host of the Gridiron.
It's the injury report swells to 21 players against the Falcons. Now, once again, I mentioned this kind of like last week. I think it was like 19 players last week. So now, once again, these guys are just on the injury report. Doesn't mean because if you're on the injury, you're on the injury report, you're not playing. Oh, I'm sorry, where are we at? You're on the injury report, you're not playing. Right, that doesn't mean that. It means there's something wrong with them, right? A little nick or something or whatever, and on the injury report. But as I said, I can't even. Sometimes I can't talk. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, you look at like the Giants, is 21 players, and you look at other teams, they got like 3 guys on there. It's like, don't they play football? Don't they? Doesn't that team play football? They play football. Haven't they played football this year? Why is every play we get somebody injured and the other teams they go through whole games and there's nobody? What? How? What? So the Giants injury list might take me about 3.5 hours. So if you guys are a little tired, you might want to grab a pillow, maybe a cup of coffee, keep yourself up. It could take me a couple of days to read the injury list here. So this is so far the view of the week 16 injury report. And then I got them for the Falcons too. The Falcons got a little bit of a list here too, but it's not what the Giants have. So I'll just go over here. So we got Burnsy, the guy that once again the dude's a freaking warrior. The dude's a warrior. Now he has an ankle and a neck. Right? He did not participate Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, but you know darn well he'll be out there playing. Darn well giving it his all. Right. Outside linebacker Patrick Johnson, he did not participate. He has a knee. He did not participate Wednesday or Thursday. Bobby Okereke with his back. We'll have to wait and see there. He did not participate Wednesday or Thursday either. Aaron Stinnie, concussion. He did not participate Wednesday or Thursday. Greg Stroman, the cornerback, a shoulder and a shin. He did not participate Wednesday or Thursday either. Tay Banks with his rib. He was limited in participation Wednesday and Thursday, so maybe there's a chance, maybe he plays. We'll have to wait and see. Dane Belton with his knee. He was limited in participation Wednesday, but full participation Thursday. Tommy Chicken Cutlet Parmesan. He was limited. He's concussion, no contact. All right, so we'll still have to wait and see. Will he be able to be cleared for this week's game? We'll have to wait and see. A lot of times, you get that concussion. A lot of times, maybe you might miss the first game. So, Corey Durden, the shoulder, he was limited on Wednesday, but full participant on Thursday. Cor'Dale Flott, he's got a quad and a finger. I'm not sure which finger it is, but he was limited participation on Wednesday and Thursday. He's always got something with him. Art Green, another cornerback. He has a shoulder. He was limited participation on Wednesday and Thursday. Drew Lock, his heel and his left elbow. He was limited on Wednesday, but we're going to talk about him. He was full participation. He was a full participant on Thursday. Chris Manhertz has an ankle. He was limited on Wednesday and full participation on Thursday. Malik Nabers, that dude's always got something. Once again, the dude's a freaking warrior. He had a groin. He had a hip. He's got a knee. He's got a foot. He's got 90 receptions, over 901 yards. Right. He was limited on Wednesday. He's full participation on Thursday. And the dude's going to be playing on Sunday. These are the times, right? When you right. When you haven't won a game in 300 years, and these are the times when the guys are banged up, this, that, and the other thing, and they just go out there and they play for the love of the game, right? They're freaking warriors, and say what you want or whatever, But Burnsy, dude's a freaking warrior. I'm happy he's on the team. Really, really happy he's on the team. And say what you want. Nothing but good things about Malik. Dude wants the ball. Throw the MF for the ball because he's that freaking good. he's had a bunch of injuries, little nicks and this and that. But the guy goes out there every week and catches a ton of passes for a bad team on a bad offense. So we got 2 warriors there. So I'm happy. I'll tell you what. I had 3 thumbs. I give 3 thumbs up to Malik Nabers. Nacho, the neck and the shoulder. He was limited both days. Drew Phillips with a shoulder. He was limited both days. Wan'Dale Robinson, he had a shoulder. He was limited both. Oh, I'm sorry. He was limited Wednesday, but full participation Thursday. John Michael Schmitz, he has an ankle. He was limited both days. Tyrone Tracy with an ankle. He was limited both days. Inside linebacker Deonte Johnson, he has an ankle. He was full participant on Wednesday and Thursday. And Austin Slootman, whatever you want to call him, with a fibula. He was a full participant. Now remember, he got injured earlier in the season, but he's back. So all right, then we got the Falcons. Caleb McGarry, the tackle, he has an elbow. He's a full participant. Darnell Mooney, their wide receiver. Yeah, he was a limited participant, but it was not injury related, just rest, like what they do with Sexy Dexy. Hodge, their wide receiver with ribs, he did not participate in Thursday. So their tight end Ross Dwelly, ankle, he was limited in participation. Charlie Werner, another tight end. He's got a quad. He was limited in participation. Zach Harrison, a defensive lineman. He was injured, not injury related. He once again, rest. He was limited in participation. Casey Washington, wide receiver. Concussion, he did not participate. Lorenzo Carter, remember him? He has a groin. He was limited in participation. So look, if he winds up playing, look for him to try to at least get a sack in this game against his former team. Nothing would do better. I mean, the same thing, with him. I mean, it's just we let him go, right? I mean, could you imagine if we had Carter, we had Aziz who's injured, you have Kayvon, and you have Bernsey. That would be a nice foursome right there, right? Because Carter can get you something. And I think he left after his contract was up. The Giants didn't resign. I think he left for like $3 million. Let me see, what does he have? Let's see here. Up. Oh. Let me see. Up. On there. Okay. Here we go. Just I'm wondering. All right. Because I don't. He wasn't developed fully or exactly what it was, but damn, he's been gone. I thought he was only gone for 2 years. It just shows you he's been gone for 3 freaking years already. What's he got? Okay. His first year after he left the Giants, he had 4 sacks. Then he had 3 last year. But last year he played in all 17 games. He only started 1, and he had 3 sacks. This year he doesn't have any sacks. He started 8 games, played in 10, and he doesn't have any sacks this year. So, but I'm saying he actually had 5 sacks for the Giants, and I think his last 4 games or so with the Giants, I think he had those 5 sacks. And it just shows what he could do. And then the Giants let him go, and he signed with Atlanta for like nothing. But it is what it is. But wow, geez, God, time is flying. It's been with Atlanta. I just thought it was just 2 years. It's been 3 years. Wow. All right, then we got, what else we got here? Richie Grant, the safety, he had illness. He was limited participation. Nate Landman, an inside linebacker, was a rest day for him. He was limited participation on Thursday. Chris Lindstrom, a guard, not injury related, just another rest day. He was limited. And Duke Orhorio Horo or Horo. Rook or Horo, defensive lineman. He was limited participation. He had a rest day as well, too. So, I mean, they really only had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They had 8 guys. I mean, they had like 4 guys who were limited participation just from rest. So they only have like about 8 guys who were on the injury list. So they'd be relatively healthy going in. The Giants, on the other hand, we'll have to wait and see. But as I said the same thing last week. You kind of wondering what, if they hold the guy out like Bobby Okereke. Now, he wants to play and they want him in there and all, but you kind of wonder, take another week off, Bob. Let's make sure we lose this game. You know what I mean? So you kind of wondering, right? I mean, all of a sudden, we got 20-something guys injured. Just simply amazing.